Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with you on CBSSports.com for the fourth season of In the Paint. This year, a little different. Individual segments on teams and also Bill Raftery's Rant. We're going to have that each and every week. And let's bring in Bill from West Palm to, well, let's talk about whatever you want. Bill, what is Raftery's Rant this week?
It's not a rant, it's a stream of consciousness. It's probably a lot of lonely moments looking at tape, but some of the great players in the country, Jace, if you don't mind, today, the blessing of being around and traveling is you get to see some terrific talents. And early in Maui, by the way, I got great color there, as you can tell. I got to see Carolina, and I know they lost, but Ty Lawson, they won the championship there, but they eventually had their first loss not too long ago against BC. But Ty Lawson, to me, is a guy that's got that blow-by ability. He can put it on the deck. I think he's playing terrific basketball. He understands defense a little bit more. He's more conscious of containing his guy. He's disruptive. He rags a guy. He rakes the off-dribbler. There's so many things that he does to keep this team going. And to me, he's had an outstanding beginning, and I'm sure he will. If they're going to win, it's going to be the way he played. Hansbrough's terrific. I mean, Danny Green comes in. They've got all that talent. But this young guy in particular has been extraordinary as the point guy. A little reminiscent of Phil Ford, at least to me.
But what about a guy who maybe just as important out west but doesn't get the same amount of publicity?
Well, Blake Griffin is a guy everybody's talking about, but out west at Arizona State, James Harden. I saw him as a freshman, a lefty that's moved his game out a little bit. He's a questionable shooter at the beginning, mid-range game, great feel for the game, really understands. Defensively, he's gotten better. Even though it's in his zone, he understands principles. A very solid guy. A tough matchup because the bigger guy, he can move him out and explode by. He's a guy that can make the deep shot on occasion. Herbie Sendek has developed him into a multi-dimensional player. Extremely confident. He will take this team a long way this year.
Well, Bill, you had the upperclassman in Lawson. You had the sophomore in Harden. How about a freshman that you love?
How about the point center at Georgetown? Greg Monroe, great feel for the game. I'm in love with the way he passes the basketball. I mean, an ideal teammate. Normally a freshman comes in, he thinks he's going to contribute, scoring, being aggressive on the offensive end. This young guy has a great feel, and particularly with the offensive philosophy of Georgetown, how to make plays, bounce pass, the chest pass, the hook pass, and yet he can score as well. He's got the ability to send it in with the best of them as well. He is really a promising future prospect. This guy's got great talent. He's going to take Georgetown into the NCAA, and I think the country's going to fall in love with him.
All right, Bill, I appreciate Raftery's Rant. I look forward to when you're actually angry at some point this season.
Me too. I'm angry at you, by the way.
Of course you are. You always are. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. I'll see you here sometime soon.
All right, Jace, thanks.
All right, folks. For more from Bill Raftery, we talked about Georgetown, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Illinois State, and Wake Forest. Be sure to check out each of those segments this week here. It's the week of January 7th here on CBSSports.com. For Bill Raftery, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.